Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. So I am playing MEIOU Taxes 2.0, i.e. MEIOU and Taxes 2.0. So this is the beta release of MEIOU 2.0. The full release will be at the last Sunday of the month, so like, what is that, the 28th, something like that, without checking, I could be wrong. But yeah, this is like, it's pretty much like a beta release. It's like, they're gonna see what like kind of bugs come out. So anyway, we won't be doing like a sort of full series, I suppose you could say. I will be restart when the full version comes out, obviously, because I'm going to take advantage of the new improvements and the bug fixes and etc. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to play the White Horde, see how we get on as the White Horde. As you can see here, we have the population mechanic, which is rather interesting. So development has been replaced by population. As you can see here, the population of Europe is rather low compared to that of, obviously, India and China, especially in the Yangtze Delta. Yeah, this area is extremely populated. Over here as well, and in the New World, we do have a decent amount of population. It's not too bad, really. Obviously, the colonial tags, basically the Native Americans, will be in here eventually. They are working on that. There is also going to be a rework of national ideas, and do we have like Hawaii? Wow, we have Hawaii all the way out here. That's pretty cool. Yep, I bet they have a fun game of conquest. Nothing in Australia. Indonesia's changed somewhat. Luzon. Okay, so we have one. The Mongol dynasty still holds on for the moment, but within the century they will be gone. So yes, we will play as the White Horde, part of Chinggis's empire, and we shall see what we can do. We need to keep the Lithuanians, the Polish, the Russians in check, not to mention the Georgians to the south. So yep, there's a lot to do here. We need to retain our power. We need to re-centralize the Horde. Okay. So let's take a look over here then. So, the White Horde. Now, what's interesting is the fact that it seems Muslim nations do in fact have access to personal unions, which is rather interesting. I don't know if that's like a mechanic exclusive to the White Horde or not, though it could be rather interesting. So we have a royal union with the Horde down here. I suppose it's to simulate the fact that they were offshoots, perhaps. Circassia is a vassal. So we have a few vassals here. So Ossetia, Chechnya, Drabant. The Blue Horde is also vassal. We do apparently have a core over here, which is rather interesting. Now, I don't know if we have access... Oh, we have Fyodoro as a... Fyodora. Is it Fyodoro? Fyodoro. We do have Fyodoro as a vassal too, so that's decent. So we have a little bit more manpower and forces to fight with. So at the moment, they would take 142 days. Why is it 142 days here? That's rather interesting. So let's take a look then. So create an army for our nation. Yep, that's easy to do. So there we go, select special map mode. So obviously the issue with EU4 is you can't really map new map modes in there. You can't really create them. So let's take a look at this then. So weather, rainfall, show it in the trade modifier. Okay. Right, I may not have done that one. Extra regional food. After the rural populations eat the extra available food, then goes to the regional level, which cities and rural industries then eat from. Okay. Right, here we go. So 9% of excess food already used. So you can see this is rather good to know. So you can imagine regions like Egypt, which were known as a breadbasket like Ukraine, they could become potential breadbaskets. And having a breadbasket is very, very handy. So I'll turn this mode off then. Oh, right, there we go. Communication efficiency. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Remove modifiers. So we can see legitimacy from the Caliph. Make a pilgrimage to Mecca. Wouldn't be too bad, but I'll not do it right now. So we can reunite the Horde. Our rivals in the other wing have been destroyed. No one can challenge our claim to the realm of Jokai. Absolutism. See, I've not played EU4 for a long time. I think the last time I played was really in the last MEIOU series. So it's been a long time. Province is owned by you. Okay. Blue Horde does not exist, and the Chupanids don't exist. Or Hufanid, I don't know how to say it. Reform the government. Yeah, that would be nice to do. Wear an imperial crown. And we can claim the Celestial Empire. The former dynasty that used to lead China has now fallen, and it's up to us who replace them. Our rise is the proof of our possession of the mandate of heaven. We should let the world know this. They will recognize us as the rightful ruler of the Middle Kingdom. So that's rather impressive. So we could become a new dynasty in China, which would be rather broken. We would be very, very powerful then. Okay, so we have that mission. Oh god, I really disliked institutions. I liked the idea, but then when it came to implementation, I just thought it was... ew. Did not like it at all. Okay, so we do have some diplomats free. Wow, okay, so we are definitely over our relations here, as we can see. Okay. That's going to be something of a hindrance. There we go. Tolerant, that's very handy. Wise, trade efficiency, production efficiency, prestige, and technology cost is cheaper. Conquer a year of separatism, well, years of separatism. So we only accept Tartar. So no other condiments are allowed in this land. Okay, so Tartar's fairly decent. Yeah, it does make up the decent bulk of our lands, though we do need to accept Russian. It would be decent for us. Okay, so we have Trebizond over here. That's Salt. Genoa. Interesting. Right, let's see. The Crimean Treaty. Perhaps not the wisest idea then for the moment. So currently we are making a decent surplus. We have 267 population in total. So if we take a look here, I mean our capital. So we only have, actually no, we have an urban population of 8. We have a rural population of 5. We have 2 upper class, so like nobility, that sort of thing. So now if we take a look, economic map modes. Oh, okay, that's new. Right, so population. You can see a lot of our population is over here. That is Crimean too, okay. Right, population here. We would have to go to the map mode to see like sort of urbanization, that sort of thing. So let's see. Do city data. Urbanization by region. Let's see. This map mode allows the player to see a region's urbanization percentage. The more urbanized a region is, the more city dwellers it has relative to rural population. Highly urbanized regions tend to be highly affluent, but also highly vulnerable to disruption. Usually a high urbanization is either supported by robust farming efficiency in the region or via food imports. That is usually the former. Okay, so if we take a look. Right. No urban population. So, I guess we don't really have much in the way of urban population, unless this is just like some kind of bug, which it could potentially be. It may be due to the fact that we haven't really started the game as of this moment. So we'll get into things for the moment then. Okay. That shock is very nice, that maneuver is pretty good too. I'll take that. Okay. Now, as a horde nation, doesn't it tell you like your sort of ratio or something? Right. I would have thought that would have been able to have more cavalry. Okay, so 50-50. It's like Hovus, best of both. Okay. Bloody expensive, not going to kid you on this. Why is it so quick to produce over there? Okay. There we go, that's all we can afford for the moment. We'll set our rivals, Gelarids and Lithuania. I need allies. Okay. Mulgulstan. The Ottomans could be a very decent ally in the future. Issue is no one's going to ally us because we have far too many vassals. Which is difficult, it's going to be a long time before we can integrate them. Okay, so you have a vassal. Ah. And then you have a vassal. Interesting. Okay. What's the cost there of the fleet? It's very cheap, actually. Okay. Now religion. I would like to try to become Orthodox or some kind of Christian. Would be very handy in the future. Orthodoxy, especially if we're going to be expanding into these lands. Bam, bam, dan. Dan, 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 dan. Okay. Right. So limited desire isn't very high at the moment. It's decent enough. Yeah, I just have too many relations at this moment. Okay, so we'll let time tick by for the moment. Okay, welcome to MEIOU and Taxes 2.0. Sweet. We'll learn as we go on. Oh, that's very good. Very, very good. Very handy. So I could enter into a royal marriage with them. Junior partners cannot enter such agreements. Though I can marry into the Blue Horde, into the Blue Horde's Kharnite. Okay, playing with New World Plagues. Yes. I'd imagine they could be very, very irritating due to the fact that a plague could wipe out all your colonies. But oh well, such is life. Okay. I could really do with trying to integrate the Blue Horde. Right, there we go. Okay, untimely death. Whoa. Ah. Not good. As the ruler of a Sunni nation, the Khan earned his legitimacy from his faith. There was, however, a great difference between a ruler who truly believed and one who simply went through the motions. The new Khan is a true believer in public and in private, praying for divine guidance in his decisions. May his rule be wise. So we could gain some piety. Right, we'll increase our piety. A weak rule of a large tribe. The Kharn is dead. Right, I'm going to take the hit on the money here because I need that. Oh, right. Okay, well that didn't last long. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Indeed. Okay, so we have a very, very different nobility system here. Well, basically, the estates. As we can assess the power of estates, so you can see here the merchants have 132 ducats in total. Their annual income is 12.349. Okay. Right, then the greater nobles. So they are far richer. Their income is much higher. They also have 11,000 infantry and 7,000 cavalry. You can call on your greater nobles to help you out in wars, though it can backfire on you. And they can also join against you. Okay, the lesser nobles. Not as rich, not as powerful, but still, they're up there. Okay. What I'll do then is I'll cancel construction of... I guess you two. We're actually apparently over our limit. Why is our limit so low? Interesting. Ah, that was quick. Oh, that looks painful. Yeah, so they just entered into some brutal wars, and I wish them all the best. Good. That unity and the legitimacy there is going to be very nice. Okay, we need to keep increasing our relations. Right, so what's affecting my force summit here? Poor general. Why do I have that modifier? Ah. Okay, that's not very handy at all, and in fact really kind of cripples me. At least in the way of power projection. So that was a lot of wasted cash. Then again, I didn't expect my ruler to die almost immediately. Okay. Are we able to have, like, tributaries? It doesn't seem so. We need to isolate and pick off the weakest. Right. Hordes and Altaic. Monarchies cannot have alliances. Right, Ryazan. Yeah, they have quite the alliance there. Yeah, this is the issue. We need to reassert our power. I also need 100 relations. They're at 59 at the moment. What can I do to speed this up? Nothing much right now. Okay. So the good thing is the estates will build things of themselves, which is going to be rather interesting. It'll be very helpful. I'm not happy that we don't have that many troops. I would rather have quite a few more troops. Okay. Ryazan. Right, so legitimacy is increasing, which is very handy. Very, very nice. Can I increase my legitimacy any other way? We can increase R. Right. Yeah, that'll do. I could try to seek some legitimacy from the Caliph. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Idimi. I will let them pay the jizya. Jizya. I need cash, as I'm going to have to probably rely upon mercenaries. Okay. You're weak and alone. Therefore, you're vulnerable. So, as a horde, I actually don't have that Cassis Belli. Not handy. The good thing is as well, because we're right next to Genoa, we can take advantage of that. I should be able to gain institutions faster because of them. Right, I'm having marginal offers from here. Issue is I can't enter into anything with them like an actual alliance, which doesn't suit me. God, she's awful. Yeah, same with the Ottomans. Oh well, at least I can have good relations. I'll just lower the autonomy. Sorry, increase the autonomy. Okay. Well. Okay. Oh, that's a good thing to take a look at, actually. Ooh, I just need to check that. Triggered modifiers. Plentiful manpower. We have the jizya. Okay. I'd like to see trade goods. That's going to help me decide what we need to do. Trade goods, okay. Yeah, so you can see here the Ukraine is incredibly valuable. This is what I love about this. It's like it gives value to things that previously would have had no value. Beforehand, if you would have been taking something with wheat, you'd have been like, what the hell have I just got here? That's crap. But now that has real value. So in fact, I'd probably be good. I'd probably do a good job to take out Kiev and take the rest of that. I need more resources, namely more wheat. What is it? Wheat, yes. Wheat. We have wool over here, that's good. Livestock, yeah, there's a lot of food in this area. A lot of food. Lumber. Lumber's over here is very good. Wool. So there's nothing particularly valuable. We do have honey to the north there. I mean, if we wanted things that were valuable, we'd probably go to the south here. We do have olive oil from our vassal there. Lumber, wine. Wine's very good. Fish, lumber. Some wine here too. Okay. Rice. Tea. Quite valuable, I'd imagine. Not that valuable at the moment. Wool's not bad. Sugar. Right, cotton. Yeah, see, that dye is quite valuable. Dates. But no metals. Carmine. I'm not seeing in metals at the moment. Okay, as we need to take that. Bryansk. Okay, which is about to complete our mission with the Blue Horde. That's good because we need missions to take things quickly. I need to really increase the amount of power that I have. So in fact, if I can designate another rival, I should do so. Right, here we go. Yeah, designate them as a rival, send an insult, tell them to go smell themselves. I mean, I do have restoration of union with them. It's just, I doubt I'm going to be able to get there, and it's not really worth my time at the moment. Okay. So we can remove them. Over here, yep. So we gain the manpower, which is very nice. Also gaining control, which makes things much faster. So we'll get on with that immediately. before they gain any sort of alliance or any sort of guarantee upon their independence. Okay. As we have nothing with trade power at this moment in time. What do we have for ideas? So we have leadership ideas at the moment. So we have the combat maneuver and, of course, shock, which is good. Horde ideas for the life of the steppe warrior. Now, we don't pay anything for reinforce and we can loot more. Years of separatism is very low, which is very, very handy for conquest. Very handy. So 20% less attrition for our forces, which is very nice, actually. Traditions of the Great Kharn, horse supplies, steppe leaders, the core course, manpower recovery, and glory of conquest. Now, the thing is, if I was to change my culture to basically Russian, I could try to form Russia, which would be rather interesting. But we'll see what we can do here. I thought I'd start outside Europe, to be honest. Rad Kiev. Okay. So we do have some power, it's just very... it's just not concentrated. Right, loot pool. And what I'd love as well is basically, inside each province is a certain amount of ducats. And then when you go to a province and you loot it, your general will basically, who's in charge of the army, he will like capture so many ducats. And that will go to the state, while the soldiers are from the individual provinces, so that money that they take will go back to those provinces. So to be honest, you could form your economy basically on raiding, and I love that, I really, really do. Yeah, like less than 300 ducats of urban infrastructure. Fucking hell, leather. Press Jewish 1,200 ducats of urban infrastructure. Capital, largest regional city. So there's more gravity, so there's more people are going to go there. Interesting. Farming efficiency. The Volga and Don confluence. I mean, that's it. In this trade zone, we do have a good amount of power here. Merchants. Merchants, where are our merchants? Where is our merchant? That's a good point, actually. I don't know where our merchant is. Ah, here we go. He's in Crimea. I do have some trade power here. Yeah, see, so taking control of this Ruthenian node would be very good too. Though this one would be nice. Okay, so I can't push trade into this node here, into Russland. So we can only intercept it in Crimea, which is fine. I'll do that then. Okay. News of Holy War. Looting policy. Strongly encourage it. Looting provinces after we take them can provide quite a lot of ducats, yet looting soldiers will destroy far more than they loot, leaving thousands dead and permanently depleting the wealth of the province. What instructions shall we give our troops regarding the looting of hostile lands? Heavily restrict it. Increases discipline actually, but lowers morale, increases war exhaustion. Okay. Actually, I do want to keep this population here. Right, so we'll heavily restrict the looting. Okay, we won the battle. Now, siege mechanics have been changed as well, so instead of them taking years... Right, gifted Orthodox. There's always room for talented men. The issue is, though, I need that legitimacy right now. Though I'd lose it either way. Now, at this present moment in time, our lands are, let's see... so we have a good amount of religious unity, so we'll only accept the Sunni majority for this moment in time. I could start to convert some provinces. Okay, so you can see that's going a lot quicker, which is good news, I like that. You're not going to be spending years trying to siege something down. There we go. But yes, we are coming towards the end of the episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this so far. I know I've been doing a lot of rambling. And to be honest, I've only had like a few minutes playing of MEIOU 2.0. So let's go with mayonnaise and taxes. I've only played mayonnaise and taxes like a few minutes. So this is all going to be new for me as well as you. So thank you guys for watching. And until next time, see you then.